not his fan. Like me, I hate Jay-Z.
Yeah, I think he's the one like Jay-Z's energy.
Dog, I look up.
He's a character, dog.
Nah, I have to be honest.
Okay, whoa, relax, guys. Let's relax.
Well, so me, I hate Jay-Z. No, the thing is, like. Sure, what fair too. If you guys are good, if you guys are great, welcome to us popping with Why. You know, this is your boy P with B. Another movie, you can search me on Siri. When you need me, Tavel. Can I steezy? That's what we got, man. But I feel like we lost this Titch. Wangton. We lost a member of a Titch gang, dog. And it's sad, man. Like, yo.
Yeah,
like it said, I think we just need a moment of silence, you know, before we start the show. So, just a moment of silence, everyone. Yeah. I think that's it. So yeah, in remembrance of Costa Titch, like I don't know, dog. Like it's when I heard the news last night, I was on a call with Mo.
RIP
And
to
yeah,
Titch.
fuck, dog. Like it's sad, dog. I'm out of words, man. But yeah, guys, I bring to you Roxx. Yeah, Roxx on train, if you find out. So yeah, man, he's a DJ. What do you do, boy?
Well, to start off, my name is Roxx. I'm a DJ. I'm a producer, and also what else do I host events? I'm gonna do a podcast soon with the gents. ARP.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me, Karabo, Sketle, Lwazi, Bonga, and Kaile, whom I personally know as Tepang. So yeah. I just do a lot of things. I'm also into fashion. I do fashion.
See the drip wang.
I feel like it's basic, but I also design like clothes. I was working on a fashion brand, but then that just ended up in no smoke.
For real?
So yeah.
Which fashion brand, though?
Well, it was called Sonnet.
Sonnet.
Yeah.
Why Sonnet?
Shit. It was inspired by English. We learn poems. So these
sonnet.
poems goes sonnets, stuff like that. So if I remember properly, I think it has like 8 parts, right?
Yeah.
So
I
each
think, yeah.
So with the brand, it was gonna have like each season would have 8 different designs.
Oh shit.
So yeah, that's gonna be the whole thing. But then the funds, guys, it's just kind of expensive starting a brand. So
yeah, it's kind of expensive also starting a podcast for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey man, I guess we're engineered by More Music Productions. If you want to render these services, the link will be in the description below. So yeah, but then yeah, dog, like I don't know. In this show, I'm just emotional, bro. Like I was going through my prep last night, and I'm thinking, like, yo, so okay, fine. I've prepped the show in such a way that, like, I want people to be happy type thing. Like it's a vibrant type of prep. And then after hearing, bam, this news. It just put me down, dog. Cause the nigga for me, he was kind of like the next, actually the bigger version or the next Casper.
Okay.
Yeah, bigger version of Casper. I won't lie. In terms of performance-wise, I mean, Casper's good. Casper's like Ricky in terms of performance-wise. Well, Ricky's dope. Yeah, I know. Ricky's number one. Yeah, I've watched his performances. I know. But yeah, dog. So what's your take on that, bro?
Well, it seems like we have a lot of I would disagree with a lot of things you guys just said. I mean, like, I'm not gonna dispute what you said about Titch being big and Casper being dope. But then Ricky being number one, guys. I mean, whoa. There's a lot of people out there.
But performances, dog.
I mean, sure, he was influential. He was big. He knew what he was doing.
Stages.
Yeah, true. But in terms of, bro, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm too much of a young blood. You understand? Meaning, I concentrated more on like the old. I wouldn't say the old, but the new niggas who are coming up. Like the Patrick Lees.
Okay, Pretty actually.
The Windows 2000, the Web Gang, you know, the Treehouse type
Okay.
of people. So I felt like, I mean, true, and I wouldn't say it ended in smoke. It just, I feel like they just didn't get the stage that they needed. I feel like they had so much potential, just undiscovered.
Nah? But then I wanna know, dog. Like, who what? Like, Fish is busy talking. Who what, dog? Come be a ghost. Like, we wanna hear who what,
No,
dog.
who are you guys speaking about now? Who didn't have the stage and whatnot?
I mean, I'm talking about the tree houses, Litawa Acid, Fetty Wap. Who's this? Fetty Boy Jim, shit, sorry.
Okay, those Patrick Lee boys.
Yeah,
those-
the Patrick
that
Lee. You
era.
remember high school?
That era, those boys came with like some
Yeah,
fire.
I mean, like, because of them, I discovered like SoundCloud and stuff like that. But you know, they were trying to push independence, and unfortunately, in the music game, you can't push independence forever.
Depends, because Costa was independent for a while.
Yeah, for a while,
For a
but
while.
not forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
And
whole
we-
point, for you to be independent for a while, and then eventually Shane Eagles is still independent now.
But then he has his own record label and stuff like that.
Yeah, so if you start off right,
But
you
it doesn't work for anyone also.
That's also, yeah, true.
You know, so yeah, it's quite difficult because I mean, obviously we're different as artists. Like there are some artists that can always focus on the music, and there are other ones that can actually balance the two. I feel like Costa did that very well, dog.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true,
but
true.
like, what's your highlight in terms of Costa Titch?
Whoa.
Oh,
His
do you have a
highlights-
highlight
Yeah, I
also?
do.
Galaga.
It was this
Galaga.
project. I think it was called The Lost Kings. It was a SoundCloud project and stuff. He had songs of Patrick Lee. Fuck, I forgot it. But then I think he released it when I was in grade 10 or grade 11. Used to bump that all the time.
Yeah.
And then obviously when I started seeing him on TV, I was like, yo,
Shit.
these people are coming up. So it was like it was kind of like an inspiration for me to be like,
Cause
keep
I
going.
feel I knew Costa Titch the time kana king Beni Kawangan I knew him wearing the green and what. That's why I knew Costa Titch.
Aye.
Yeah, that's when I knew.
Most people knew him as a backup dancer to Casper.
Yeah,
That's
most
when-
people, yeah.
He was a backup dancer to
But-
Casper.
Yeah,
but
like,
the
that's how
thing-
we actually like introduced like
Yeah.
to the industry. Like that's what he's known for.
He's crazy because I've been seeing the dance moves. I'm like, damn, this guy's too clean.
Yeah.
With them.
Yeah.
That's too
nice.
clean.
He's nice with it. Yeah, like only way through.
Amara khisa ka ke toa fede. No, but
But
Yeah.
I know he is. Really
he was a
short.
big dwarf. He looked like he could slap the shit out of you. Oh.
But then yeah, so guys, what's your take? I mean, okay, Sharp, he passes on, and then when you look at the times, kind of similar with AKA,
Damn.
crazy.
And you know, it's crazy about the project with AKA Casper and Ricky. Not Casper, this AKA Costa and Ricky.
The remix, Nkalakata remix,
Yeah.
shit.
It's like that song
Yo.
now. I feel like it's gonna be to the fans is worth more than millions now because
Yeah.
Fede,
Three Kings gone.
I have a question, and I think it's gonna be a valid question one day, but we need to know who did that album art at this point. Cause there's no way all three are gone, bro. Like, just there's no way.
And like,
In a year.
it's just that I didn't research much because I was emotional, right? But then I want to understand, like, what would it take for someone to collapse and die on stage?
He had epilepsy, Fade. Apparently, let me say allegedly he had epilepsy. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean,
No, we got you, my dog. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Hey, but hey, guys, it's death.
His own epilepsy, like even a mere flash on a TV screen can also affect it. So imagine now Costa's performing at Ultra, which is an international event.
Oh, he was performing in the Ultra.
Yeah, it was at Ultra, so he collapsed on the stage. Collapsed on stage.
What?
When I saw the video, he first fell. And then one of his dancers, guys, there is a video.
There is a video.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see the video, dog.
Like he first falls on stage.
Yeah.
And one of his dancers picks him up. And then he walks towards like the edge of the thing, the stage. And there's a lot of smoke, but you can see him standing in between the smoke, and then he falls again. There's another angle of that video. You can see he falls off of that stage.
so
And you-
So he fell off stage.
Yeah, you know the speakers there in front of the stage and falls onto those speakers. onto pop. And then that's when you could see this.
Because I've heard, sorry to disturb, but I've heard earlier on this week, Richard's player.
Yeah,
I don't know
the captain also
they kept-
collapsed during training.
Yeah, like
Did he die?
what's going
Yeah,
on?
it's dead. Yeah.
I mean, we could also look at things such as fatigue.
Yeah, they're exhausted.
Yeah.
He was probably fatigued because also like that thing is like, hey, but that industry, you know that industry, dog. Like you know what it comes with. So
Yeah.
maybe he came from another gig, or maybe he was drinking a lot, or
Yeah.
maybe it's because his body couldn't handle what he was doing that whole day. But also that captain, you never know what also could have caused his collapse. Also, you
Yeah.
never know. Vaccination can also be an effect.
Yeah,
now.
because
also
I'm hearing rumors that like Fede, one of the on the Richard's Bay situation, that it might have been
A vaccination thing.
the vaccination thing because of the immune system was
Yeah,
weaker.
because usually all around the world, that's actually what is happening. Like outside of South Africa, like that is actually what's happening. A lot of people are just collapsing out of nowhere, and like most of those people, what's common about them is vaccination.
So would you say vaccination is not killing us?
I feel like me, I wouldn't say it's what's killing us, but I'm not surprised it is killing us.
I mean, like, if we look at things such as overpopulation and stuff like that,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm too much of a person who looks at conspiracies
We're all
and
the
stuff
same,
like that.
don't
I know.
worry.
Let's
talk.
hear
I mean, like,
conspiracy theory.
There's always a way to, I mean, not a way, but there's always a thing that they need to cut down on the population. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Why is that?
And I mean, there's the director of the UN, or is it the World Health? I forgot. He made a book stating how to benefit.
Dr. Fauci.
From-
Fauci.
yeah.
Fauci. Is it Dr. Fauci?
Yeah, he made a book on how to benefit from a pandemic.
What?
These guys.
So how do you benefit from a pandemic? Like, let me know.
Okay.
Dog, educate.
Okay.
Depending who you are.
On me.
Yeah.
I was okay. I know these things because I was a trader, guys. So basically,
So, yeah.
when the pandemic goes out,
Yeah.
what happens to most businesses? They close. So what happens? Stock markets crash. They crash. So the first thing you learn from trading is buy low, sell high.
So high.
Yeah.
So the lower the market went, the more they waited, and then when it got to a certain position, they started buying.
Oh.
So you put in let's say you put in $10 inside, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes back to where it were. I mean, that's close to hundreds of thousands or like tens of thousands, whatever. But it just depends on how much you put in. That's
Yeah.
That's one way out for like you would benefit. And also you could also look at things such as buying businesses that were struggling during.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually these
pandemic.
people, these people buy out businesses.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw with other companies. Fed, I won't dispute any the names, but then like they were shut down to a point whereby like they had to sell the factory, to another firm company. But I wanna know. So you're telling me that right now, right? Fauci writes this book and whatever. So health-wise, like how do
I'll
they
tell
benefit
you.
from that?
So pharmaceutical companies,
Yeah.
which is pretty much that's $1 billion industry on its own.
Trillion.
Billion is small. $1 trillion industry. So how these people benefit is, first of all, let's start off with the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was man-made, and that's why people usually say it was man-made. Me, I believe it's man-made, né? But
Yeah.
I don't have the facts, but you know.
Yeah, but because
you
now
know
there's
how it
no
is.
more pandemic.
Yeah, like,
people are no more
exactly.
dying.
All
All
of
of
a
a
sudden,
sudden,
There's monkeypox.
Yeah, so-
monkeypox.
what happened to
It vanished,
monkeypox?
like
It
it came and-
vanished.
Exactly. Like these things are usually man-made, and I think monkeypox died so quickly because a lot of diseases that you create, our bodies can actually handle. Like, especially like the pandemic. Like Africans could handle COVID. Like a lot of Africans, like, hey, dog, that's nothing to us. That's the next. So how pharmaceutical companies benefit is when you create a pandemic like this, you create chaos. You create
Disputes.
like you
and
create like some sort
basically
of,
civil war amongst the people.
everyone is like, they don't know what to do. They want that next fix. They want to get help. So now you create a market for whatever pill, whatever medication that you now want to bring. So the same with cancer. The reason why cancer doesn't have a cure, there is a cure for cancer, but they won't sell it to you because they want people to die from cancer and for you to pay for the chemos. And it's because if there's the cure, everyone's gonna get cured and no one's gonna come for chemo.
Oh, and then they will lose jobs.
Exactly. So that's how a pharmaceutical company pretty much.
I don't feel
rules
like
the
they
world.
care about the jobs. It's more about the money that
More
comes
about the
in.
money, dog. Whether you lose your job or not doesn't matter to them. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, fair. Yo, fuck. Ish. You know, time is always against us
Yeah.
in this world. But then, yeah. So, okay, fine, guys. For me, spiritually, right? I believe that it's a warning for the Antichrist that is to come. Because I'm a spiritual person, Wang Ton. Because of like when I look at the whole situation, I'm like to myself, okay, fine. Like this chaos, it's a thing of what's to come. Because do you believe that at some point, actually, I'm a Christian, dog.
Being Christian doesn't matter to me, but I live in Christ.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a lot of Christians, but they don't live in Christ.
Yeah, you're right. But then, yeah, that was my point. That like, Fede, I believe that at some point.
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what that means because I feel like other people don't
So-
or won't understand
So
that.
people will go to church. People will read the Bible, stuff like that, nah? In the outside. But in the inside, they're not who they are. Most of the sins you don't commit in public. Or like when you go and have sex with someone's wife, you're not doing it in public. You're doing it behind closed doors, you're doing it alone, you're doing all of these things outside of the view of people. So when you live in Christ, it doesn't matter when you're in front of people, it doesn't matter when you're in front of 1,000 people, whether it's just you in the mirror, you know sin is sin, bad is bad, the order is gray and black, you're doing what you need to do with the 10 commandments, with the promise to God, and you're trying to be Christ-like.
Oh, so did you grow really like in a family whereby like they were Christians type of thing?
I do what I need to do.
Oh shit. Okay, Fede. Besides that, I guess we've been talking about like a lot of depressing news. I mean, what's great? What's been great? What's been happening that's great, Fish? What's
Hey,
been
man.
happening that's great, dog?
Mass Country has hit gold. Let's celebrate that for the brother that's left us.
Yeah.
He's hit gold. We'll probably hit platinum in a while, like soon. But yeah, let's congratulate the Forbes family for that.
Okay.
May his legacy keep living on.
Hey, dog, did you know that in America now they are like turning drug lords into terrorists? So drug lords are now terrorists type thing.
I mean, I'm not surprised. America does a lot of things that it's just a lot, fam. But my thing is this with the reason why they probably turning drug lords into terrorists is because now it's all about money. America sees itself as a business more than it sees itself as a country.
Oh yeah.
So with drugs, these guys are laundering their drugs and so on and so forth. Like let's say there's billions that come in each day. That is to them untaxed. Now, if they can't tax that money, it's a problem to them. So they're gonna deal with them just like they deal with the terrorists.
And also the TikTok situation after, but Fede, it's big. Yeah, I know.
So that's how I see it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like from like a South African point of view, where we also have problems with drugs, I'll say it's a good thing. But if you see it from like maybe a religious or
business
and outside view from America, you would kind of notice that they're just doing what they need to do when they need to do it, you know.
Okay, cool. So yeah, TikTok.
Ooh.
America, why are they banning it?
I mean, it's the same thing, bro. It's basically, what's this? China-America dispute. They've been disputing for a long while. But I feel like the biggest reason why they trying to cut off TikTok or they are cutting off TikTok is basically because it's a competitor to Instagram, Facebook, which are American brands. And most TikTok users apparently are mostly American.
And me, I've heard that.
And
I've heard.
after you,
But I've heard that like with TikTok, the camera at the front can actually capture your emotions, type thing. So
all
they can
cameras do that. Even your phone.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, but like with
Even
TikTok,
your phone.
no. Listen.
There's people that control your phone.
Listen. Let's say you're watching a TikTok video. They check your reaction through
Yeah,
the
so
camera.
that they see what you like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Type thing. So
That's how you get the same shit over and over again. Yeah.
I mean, is it now? Let's look at it from Instagram point of view.
Yeah.
With Instagram feed, they don't look at your camera, but they look at how long you look at the reel.
You look at a video,
You don't even have to
yeah.
like the reel, as long as you stay.
Yeah,
I think
for
more
like
than
more
10
than-
seconds.
yeah.
You're gonna start seeing content like that over and over again.
Yeah,
So-
but I think it's better recognition. Like they know you now as a person, rather than if you're staying on a post for a long time. I think it's better.
yeah, because I mean, if they can literally capture your emotion,
That
and see your
depends.
emotion when you're watching something,
that
that's
depends.
Yeah, but that's bad.
that's bad.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard.
bad.
That's what I've heard.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
it's bad.
There's nothing good about
It's
it. 'cause
bad, yeah.
But like that thing is not what evil nya.
Yeah, it's evil. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's evil. It's like now we are sheep.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we're like guinea pigs, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's some sort of like
No, we are. To
experiment.
business, we are.
to business, yeah, which makes sense. But like, why do we go like that?
TikTok doesn't sell you anything. What do they sell you?
They sell me enjoyment. They sell me
No, what do they sell you? How do they make money from you?
my interaction, my traffic. Hella, if 10 of us can sit
Actually,
in a room, but like 10 of us like going onto TikTok, that's like yeah, like they have adverts too actually. So that's like even the advert, like you don't have to, because you know when you swipe up, you're gonna automatically find an advert somewhere or another.
Yeah.
Maybe your Blackie, there's a Blackie one that's always showing. At some point there was Nomfundo Mo, like it was recurring. So those type of things they earn from those things, like YouTube earns from the advert things. But to speak about your guys' dispute, USA China. Also another thing, I don't know if it's a public thing, but this dispute between USA and China could also have to do with the Russia invading Ukraine thing as well.
How? That's interesting.
So,
How so?
This is a good
conversation. Yeah. So Russia and
This is
China
good, yeah.
are allies.
Yeah.
BRICS.
Did you know that we're also part of BRICS?
Yeah, BRICS. So Russia.
BRICS, for those who don't know, BRICS, what's
BRICS
BRICS?
is
Yeah.
Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So those are the countries that are pretty much in a agreement of sorts to trading. When it comes to trading, when it comes to anything else other than trading, like they are like
Also
they
like
move together.
travel and stuff like that.
Yeah, like they move together. When it comes to war, they're gonna move together. So yeah.
So there's
when
a
it comes
chance
to
now.
war, right now, when it comes to war, we sort it.
yo, period.
I feel that when it comes to war, I think we sort it. Because if we have China and Russia, I think there's two good allies that have like really good like, military. Yeah, those are America's a powerhouse on its own, don't get me wrong. But I think if we have Russia and China together, we're done, like sorted.
But then
Yeah, let me
that
explain.
brings me to my point, dog. Like, the reason why we also have a lot of like drug trafficking in South Africa is because of we allied to Brazil, so there is a pipeline.
Yeah, obvious, because now Brazil is more or less, I wouldn't say it's the capital of drugs, because I think Colombia and Mexico would be more or less
Mexico now. Yeah, Colombia's more, yeah.
But those type of countries, like when it comes to cocaine, maybe we get it from Brazil. The purest, we get them from Brazil because of the agreement that we had. And obviously our government allows that shit to happen.
Yeah, because they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So with the BRICS thing, those type of things, USA was against Russia invading Ukraine. Me, I think, I don't have proof on it. Me, I think there's something that USA don't want Russia to get from Ukraine. So that's why they have a dispute and why they want Russia to be like taken away from us.
If we look at USA, right, not wanting people to invade, it kind of seems hypocritical. I mean, like USA has been fighting wars in Africa for such a long time. And if you look at what's this? I think it's Iraq, where there was like this like videos. They were claiming Afghanistan, Iraq, whatever, whichever country it is has military weapons, so on and so forth, that could destroy America. But then a lot of people, in fact, one of the ministers got called out for lying for that, because when they got there, it was basically like a massacre. Niggas were just dropping bodies left, right, and center, while niggas have nothing to fight against.
So wars that happen in these countries, these Afghanistans, Irans and whatnot, it's not necessarily
They're
like
instigated by powerhouses.
the USA. So what USA does is when USA is in a country and they
So
are
what
doing
do they benefit from that?
oil. That's what I was about to say.
Oil.
That's what I was getting to. So like America, when they usually have an agreement with a country or something, they want what that country obviously has. So now when you come into Iraq or you come into Afghanistan, when you now bring war into that country, you also bring some sort of control, because with chaos, control does come. Because now the pandemic came, look how controlled we are. Like, look how we move a certain way, we do things a certain way, especially those things like load shedding. We move a certain way, we know load shedding is coming at this time. Like, there's some sort of control that needs to be done. So when USA move there, they get rid of whoever's in charge or whoever's holding that oil or that resource that they need or that they want. And for things to happen in Iraq and Afghanistan, it's not because it's genuine hate between the two countries. Nah, dog. If you look at it, the citizens probably don't hate each other. It's because political moves allow that to happen.
But enough about politics, guys. Fuck it. I hate politics, yeah. But I hate politics, right? But then I've came to understand that we need politics, and the youth of today, we normally like don't engage in politics and stuff. But I've been getting a lot of knowledge further when it comes to that. Like, I won't lie, no cap, ne? But then one thing that I want to ask, guys, since really like we on this politics topic, the reshuffle.
Guys, let me say something about the reshuffle.
The reshuffle.
It's always
Because a lot of people are crazy, a lot of people are saying Fede Bayarata and Abayarati, Washa Wakrima, and also Ntlantalax is busy like bashing
It's a woman and she's old.
Yeah, dog, like I saw that, like it's
When I was
weird.
70 something.
Bro, like how can the minister of youth even khonaka? Come on, guys. Come on. I saw him. What's the name of the Makiza?
Then we can search it, but like,
Ex-wife Yazuma, imagine. What the fuck, man?
I can't be her.
It can't be.
I can't be her.
Ex-wife Yazuma.
X. They need to put who's this Uncle Vini as the president.
Uncle what?
Wait. Maybe to Susan.
No. I think no.
Oh, it is. Costa Sana Dlamini.
I told y'all, niggas.
It is. Yeah.
No.
She's Minister of Women, Youth, and Persons with Disabilities.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
Wait,
Why
woman youth. So is there a man youth minister or something?
I felt like, yeah, no, I can't answer
no,
that, yeah.
but guys, let's be honest.
know.
Like, does she know our struggles?
I don't think.
Bro, let me say
So
something.
I don't think any of the ministers understand our struggles. Let's start there.
Dog, as
Even
long
our
as
Yeah, but those are facts.
I mean, as you said, we as the youth need to start talking about politics because now there's like a pandemic that's spreading amongst the youth. Like, if I don't vote, it doesn't matter if I vote because things never change.
Yeah.
We
So
need to stop that thing.
Actually,
that
we need to stop
mentality
that
is the
thing.
reason why
Yeah.
the ANC is still in power.
Yeah. We
You
need to
understand?
stop
I have nothing against the ANC. The only thing I have against is corruption doesn't work against us. I'm not saying the DA is better. I'm not saying EFF is better. I'm not saying Pope or whatever is better. But I feel like if there's a party that's gonna come in and they wanna be corrupt, don't like
Not to your tone.
No. Like
Don't
Trevor
knock your
know me that example. The ANC, you give them 10 bridges, that guy's gonna build one, steal 9.
Bro.
See, that's an impossible idea.
You understand? It's
Not
better
impossible.
to build 9,
It is.
steal 1. Build 9 or build 8,
No,
steal
listen,
2 or 1.
I think what needs to happen is the disciplinary needs to be better.
But
Bro,
then
you
how
can't
can
fight
discipline-
corruption, fam.
How
You
can
can't-
discipline people
corruption
who
can
are
never
doing
disappear.
corruption? I mean, come on. Those people now are truly are controlled.
Wait, control the wall. They
Like
control
you
the
talk like it's fucked up. Like,
What-
okay.
What
talk.
I'm trying to say is you
Yeah.
can never tell if somebody's gonna build one bridge and then the other money.
Exactly.
So you can't know who's this particular person
I know.
unless they're in. How do you know?
how will you know?
Guys, you can go take like one day, ne? Save 100,000, 100,000 or 150,000 and take a flight.
Yeah.
Even if you take a flight for one day to Europe or to North America, wherever you
Oh,
want.
don't say Europe,
Take
because
one-
there's London there.
No,
and
no.
London is not
They do it. No. Let me explain what I'm.
London is bad.
about to. Nah, no, they bad.
London is bad with corruption.
All these countries are bad. But what I'm saying is, take a trip to those countries. There's corruption everywhere in the world. There's no country that's not corrupt. But take a trip to those countries and you will see the differences of living and the standards of living that they have and that we have. It's not because they make more money than us. Trust me. They make the money that we actually make because the products
No
that they
lies.
the products that they
Nah,
actually
no.
Is that the truth?
like
No,
listen,
no.
like,
we-
understand this.
No, they don't make the money
products-
that we
no,
make.
listen.
Yes,
The
they take
products
from
they
us, but they don't make the money that we make.
They
Fam,
make
let's-
more than
let's-
us, obviously, but the money that they
Yeah,
make is
that's
from
what I'm
us.
saying, though.
I'm saying the money that they make is from
Fam,
us.
we
Because
had-
the diamonds that they sell,
Yeah,
the Cartiers, the Louis Vuitton,
Exactly,
it's material that comes from
but
where?
we don't make the same money.
Fam,
Unfortunately.
let me say
That's not
something.
what I'm saying.
Understand something.
That's
Wait,
why you
fish,
don't
fish,
listen.
fish.
Don't
No,
listen.
my
You don't
end
listen.
is
Guys,
we are
guys,
not making the
guys,
same.
guys.
No one said we're making the same. You don't listen.
Okay,
That's why.
fair.
That's your
Okay,
problem.
talk.
You don't listen.
Talk.
We had
Listen.
500 billion.
You know, like when you never listen. You don't listen.
Question is,
No, but I'm listening now. We are
Question
saying
is-
we are
question
making
is-
the same money as
we
us.
had-
And those are
Fam,
lies,
fam,
dog.
We're
fam,
not making
we
the
had
same
500
money. They're
billion.
making the money from us.
For real? Do you think we really had 500?
We had 500 billion.
Are you sure, boss?
Easily.
We had,
Easily.
fam,
We produce our own money. We
fam,
create
we
our own
print
money.
our own money.
We have
Countries in
that,
Africa
dog.
don't have that
We have our own
opportunity.
currency, dog. For us to have our own currency, we need to be printing trillions a day, bro.
But then
We
come
need to be
on.
printing trillions
Bro,
a day.
we had 500 rand, right? What did that
But was
500
it
rand
from
do?
us, though?
No. What did that money do?
I don't know. You tell me. But
Exactly.
I
Where was
hate
it from?
politics.
The fact-
Where's it from?
World Health Organization.
World
Every
Health-
country.
Did we loan it or
Ev-
did we have
It's a
it?
loan. Everything we do is a
Everything
loan.
is a
So we
loan.
loan it.
Yeah.
So it's not ours.
It's not our money.
But
Even
then-
America,
come on,
but
even
then-
America
James,
takes
loans,
loans.
dog.
Don't understand.
Never-
Even America takes loans from the World Health Organization. That's there for the whole world to take loans from. The World Bank. You don't understand. Every country takes a loan. Like the thing is that you don't.
Why
know.
do we have to take loan from them? That's
The
something
pro-
I
the
also
reason
don't
is-
understand.
That's how economy works. That's how like the whole economy.
It
You can't buy like it's also like money laundering. You can't buy something if you don't have the money. Like if you don't have that money, you can't buy something. So for us to take a 500 billion loan, it's because we can't buy the material or whatever we needed. Wow, they didn't use that money.
Okay,
rightfully.
I think you're
But-
not getting what I'm saying.
No, but
No,
I'm
but
asking
you're not
why do we have to loan to them? Why it's not loan it out?
because that's
World
how
Health
that's
Organization-
okay.
It's the
World
world's
Bank.
organization. It's the world's bank. It's the
Period.
world's bank.
Period.
There's no
Number
way
one.
out.
I
That's
don't know
how
what
that's
you-
how
what you're
economy
asking.
works.
It's the world's bank.
Economy means the study of less or lack.
Yeah,
For there to be an economy, there has to be broke people asking rich people for money.
exactly.
So if you take away the poor people, there is no economy.
Okay, cool.
There's no rich
wait,
people feeding off of the poor.
Okay, fine. I get that point. I
Yeah.
get that point. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's how the system works, right?
Yes.
Yeah, explain it further. You were still
So
explaining.
when I said
The study of lack.
the study of like world economy, the reason why we borrow that money is because South Africans have an economy of some sort. Each year we take that loan. Most of the time we don't even pay it back.
Yeah, every
We
country
just-
does that, though.
Every year we're just asking for
Every-
money, asking for money, asking for money.
Every country.
So wait,
For
so,
them-
so for them, they're in charge of the money of the world.
Basically, the World
basically.
Bank, central banks
And
are in
then
charge
that,
of money.
that one is owned by families. That bank is owned by families.
One particular family though.
So
Yeah, one particular
which family?
Rothschild, my fam.
Rothschild.
Yeah, Rothschild. They Jewish. I think they're a Jewish family. Yeah, they're a Jewish family.
They produce weapons.
Yeah, they run
they
the
produce
world.
weapons since Napoleon, my dog.
But they fund wars. Wars don't happen without those guys.
And once they fund those wars, they profit from those
From
wars
those wars.
because they produce the guns.
Like they everything.
So how did they start this?
Yeah, how did they start
Did they
this?
come
Yeah.
about the banking system?
Yeah, they the ones in the beginning of times when you started going like Bomashoni. So when you start going and
They are
telling
the
people,
first
they're the first people that started that
Oh
system.
shit!
And it was long ago before even I'm sure great grandmothers. I'm sure they.
Before Vikings,
Bro,
I'm
no,
sure it
do you
was-
know how old
you see,
Napoleon
Viking
is?
times. That's when it slowly started because trading was still happening, but trading didn't happen with money. It happened with other things. So maybe like
Yeah.
a
Like
goat and a
spears
cow
and stuff.
and spear. Yeah. But now it built. Land started coming into play. And then they started saying, no, let's divide each other. Let's create countries and nations. I'm going to rule this nation. This is my nation. I'm going to name it after me. There's those type of things. Those things started way then. Viking times, probably.
fuck. So guys, I wanna ask next question that I wanna ask. Fuck. Yeah,
It's too much.
it's too much. Yeah, now my mind is going insane. Like, yeah, it's bad. So, dog, is it a sickness or a disorder for a guy that goes around asking girls non-stop?
Let's start with asking a female this
How did we
question.
get here?
Tanak,
Yeah?
anyways.
How did we get
I
here?
feel like yes, it is a sickness. But
it-
Fish has a good
how did we
question. How the
get
fuck did we get
How
here?
did we get here? We went from politics to this. Very fast.
But it's a topic he's been wanting to ask.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
before the
yeah,
podcast.
I'm
bitching, like-
because the thing is, I met my homie, bro. Like he was like not sort of like a homie, but like a nigga like I knew like in primary type thing, bro. So I meet up with him, that boy is K dog. Like that nigga was asking women out, boy. Like it was bad. So it came to a point whereby he was like, hey, Piri, Kenya number kapi. Again. When after batlong tshwarele 5, I'm like, dog, come on, dog. Like, batlong nga le wena. 2 minutes gone. Okay, fine, I'm promoting. He comes back, right? Comes me promoting. I'm speaking to this other nigga. So as I'm speaking to this other nigga, this nigga over media type thing, abo. Oh, 2 minutes. The boy shells the nigga's girl, dog. And now I'm just here speaking to the nigga, and now the medic comes through and be like, hey, dude. Uyangishayela lo muntu. Yabo? And then I'm not promoter. So now I'm thinking, oh, fuck, I have to balance. And now the nigga's like to me, hey dog, what's wrong with your homie? Hey,
And it's like that's what you wanted to do now.
Which one?
You're trying to distract him so that the homie can have his
Nah,
eyes.
obviously he was just trying to promote, but the homie
yeah.
motives,
So you can imagine like how the homie sees it. It's a thing of like we're trying to distract so that the nigga can get it, type of vibe. So I wanna know, dog, like. Is it disorder for
It
like
is. I feel like
niggas
it is, fam. It
are
is.
they niggas vele who like just do that? Feel I've seen one,
Dog.
but like is it normal?
Dog, that shit happens a lot of times. So, to answer your question, I feel like it is a fucking sickness, fam. Because now, number one, most of the people who do that, they move because they had a point to prove. Now, if you go around proving points to everybody,
number
you have a
one.
problem.
You see that one? It's the first one.
You
Point to prove.
have a problem with yourself, fam. Because at the end of the day, when you die, no one is gonna come. Yeah,
He wants, that person wants these people to be at the funeral, knowing that, hey, boy, it started for me. This type of thing.
Like it's a fucking sickness. And then number two is like you can't be alone, fam.
You.
Like you can't sit there only one. Like fair, I know people be like that's depressing. I feel like it's not. I do that a lot because
Yeah.
that's just a self introspection of over.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
crazy? You understand?
Yeah.
You don't want to sit there and do that. Maybe it's because of trauma. Maybe every time you sit down, you think that you end up crying, you end up trying to drink, drugs, whatever. You always want to have someone to call.
See that one also. Hey,
Feel I
no
think
key.
I've once went through that, hey?
Not wanting to be alone.
Yeah, like always wanting to be a call with someone type thing.
And when I got on,
I know what's popping a while down here.
we're not done. The show goes on.
So you had that, fam. What was going on?
No,
You
like,
asked for this topic.
What was going on, bro?
no, like for me it was
It came back to bite
I
you.
fuck niggas, I fuck niggas, dog. But then, yeah, it was a situation whereby, like, I think during that period, like, yeah, I couldn't be single. It was bad, dog. Because I got used to, like, speaking to someone to a point whereby, like, when I broke up with that person, it was bad. Like, I just couldn't, like, sit and, like, just focus on myself type thing. Because I'm used to, like, the same routine, Wangtola. Yeah, actually, I'm looking at myself. Oh, fuck. But yeah,
It's sure you looked fucking sad, nigga. You must look at yourself in the mirror and be like, shit.
Yeah, I want you guys to see when you're talking about this, you must see yourselves.
I mean, like, bro.
yeah. So
So-
what just happened right now is that they made me to look at myself in the cam.
Yeah, like
Literally.
the camera has like a screen that you can flip
they
over.
watch, yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
We would show you, but it's the other
Technology.
cameras off. So
Yeah. So yeah, so I think that was the situation, and then from there, obviously, gradually, I started to understand that fuck, like yeah, I've been missing a lot of time for myself, wabo. And I think it's one of the mistakes that I've made, really, like as growing up, that like I always felt like I need someone in order for me to do something, type thing, wabo. Like with literally everything, bro. Like that's why right now the reason why like now things are kind of moving, even my part's kind of moving type thing. It's because I took that initiative that fuck it, I need myself type thing. Like
Nice.
I got everything in me, Wang Tol. And that for me, it's like a thing of like when I look at it, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm proud of myself. You know,
That's
because,
true.
Yeah, because it takes a lot, dog. Like you know, people might think, okay, hey, you know, heartbreaks are okay, gumnandi, bakilile, wena bakilele umfazi. Hey, gumnandi, guys, these are people's lives, guys. You have to understand, like, these are people's lives. Like, what's that ball? It'll die in this thing, you know.
I mean, like, fam.
Yeah.
One thing happy about when you talk about chowing, whatever. Fuck, I can't speak Zulu.
Yeah. One thing about
I mean, like, so fair.
Yeah,
I've gone through shit like that. Like I think with 2 girls.
But you lying. You haven't done that.
Nah, I've gone through it. Like people have charged my girl.
Oh, shit.
I mean, bro, and then when people say it's like, oh, sure, that's depressing, whatever. You gotta understand, bro. At the end of the day, even if you love someone, even if you care about them, take
So
care
wait,
of them.
what
Can't
was the
control them.
scenario? Feel hard.
This was high school, my G.
What happened? Apple high school stories are always the best.
Hey, high school, man. So Faye, there was this
Yeah.
girl, man.
Yeah.
I won't name her. She knows herself.
Sure.
Faye.
You're watching the show.
So this hand, now keep in mind, I was a late bloomer. When I say late bloomer, you put 2 and 2 together.
Fee.
I don't get that one. Do you get it?
Me, I got it.
Yeah,
They haven't got it.
Get some on. Get some on. Get some on.
Zulu and I will catch up.
What the
Hey, Zulu. Zulu and catch up.
So, Sharp, I was a late bloomer. This girl, Sharp, we did our things on my birthday, fam. So cool. Then, so in high school, I'm not an outgoing person a lot. I don't like going out to parties. I rather chill with the gents, maybe have a braai, beer, bottles, whatever. But she was like, parties. So I told her, no, for you, fair. Then there was this other bro I was in school with. Chubby guy, dark skin. And so,
And you see me, we went to the same school, so I'm already putting 2 and 2 together.
Chavini.
you know him, got again.
I don't say his name. No,
Ish.
you're not gonna give him fame. One
Fade.
year,
So Sharp.
But yeah.
So Sharpo, homie meets with this girl at that party.
Hey,
Homie meets with this girl.
confession session.
Homie meets this girl at a party.
Oh.
Sharp, they tell her what they need to do, right? Obviously, me, I'm a cool guy, Sharp. My boy.
Sounds like
Nah.
a Tando.
Okay, they say it sounds like
Rich.
a channel.
Can I bring some rich gang?
Rich gang.
Yeah.
Rich guy.
No, hey guys, stop speaking in codes.
Don't talk about
Yeah, stop speaking in codes. Let's hear this
So,
too. Yeah,
so
yeah,
Sharp,
no.
they tell her what they need to. Nah.
Yeah.
I meet up with this girl cause Azadville, right? Shit, fuck. I said the place.
Yeah, fair.
It's not Azadville, okay?
Okay, sure.
We meet up. I go. I use her phone, right? So obviously, you know when you're guilty. When someone touches your phone, and you're guilty. Obviously, now I'm just using it, going through music. So she sees me scrolling. She's thinking, oh, well, I'm in the pictures or whatever. Grabs the phone. I'm like, yo, relax. Look at your phone. I was in your music.
Yeah.
Get it back. So this is where I flopped. You know, as a man, what I don't know won't hurt me, but ish, curiosity. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is this girl hiding? Gallery. Boom. Shirtless pictures. I feel.
With him and the brew.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys were serious.
Yo. I was serious.
That's deep.
I thought I was serious. Obviously, I'm young.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is love.
Okay,
Obviously.
one more question. Were you tapping her?
Of course, I was tapping.
Ah,
nigga.
obvious, dog. Come on.
Never carry Manasang
It happens. Has it happened to you, dog?
Which one?
To you?
Which one?
That ufilo yourself.
No, it can never happen.
Are you sure?
It happened for another guy where this man says she's a virgin to another nigga, but I'm tapped. Can you please? And yeah, my name is Fish, by the way. That's him. It's me.
It's your base niggas. Yeah, it's boys. It's base top TV, man.
Yeah. So
Obviously,
Yeah.
young, I find out.
Shit.
I'm sad, whatever. But what pissed me off, man?
So did you cry, dog?
Wait. What pissed me off? After the picture, because I'm trying to keep down and like to keep calm, right? You understand? I get home. I relax, I sleep, I wake up. This girl has the nerve to dump me as if I did something wrong. So sharp, whatever. It's cool. That's what pissed me off. It's like, hey man, I'm supposed to dump you, nigga. You know I'm cheating. But I was like, whatever. Obviously, I'm young, I'm stupid.
Yo, Roxx, boy.
I start smoking weed, I start drinking, whatever. But then as I got older, I got over it. And now I'm.
you listened to Drake while you were in the heartbreak.
I'll never listen to Drake.
Can
I'm joking.
he get out, please?
I'm joking. But then OG Drake is the one.
But shit.
Marvin's Room, I listen to that. I listen to that.
But
I
dog,
listen to
but
that.
dog, like shit. So, like, yo, dog, like it's painful. So you didn't cry, boy.
Obviously, I was young, though. I cried. I didn't understand what being a man is. You understand?
Was that the first time you were heartbroken?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, why is it like bad when a nigga cries, Feel?
Yeah, it's just a stigma, I think.
I don't think it's a stigma in my perspective.
Yeah.
Look at now. If you see your dad cry,
Yeah.
how you gonna see him? Are you gonna see him as a
I think
man?
I'll say he's emotionally intelligent.
Okay, sure, but bro, it's like this. It depends. No, but it depends.
Yeah.
I can't be crying from heartbreak, fam. I can cry if my mom died. I can cry from shit like that. You understand?
Yeah.
If my homie died, I can. But then if petty shit, if like heartbreak, fam.
Oh yeah, but
I can't. I'm ashamed of myself. Like, come on, bro. There were other no, but there was other shit I was going through that I could have cried from. Why am I crying from a golden
No,
care
you know
about?
what I heard though? Is that niggas store tears. And then like when they cry for previous shit.
Facts.
It's
Cry
like-
once every 5 years.
And I've heard that when niggas don't cry, bashapa ki stroke.
I want to say pow.
No, but I'm serious. I'm serious. But like it happens in such a way that like every time like when you box your emotions in too much, and obviously with regards to
Would you say, or do you think
Where did you
is
get
that
this
the reason?
information
Is that the
from,
reason why many niggas barely die from stroke than women?
yeah, yeah,
I don't know. I'm just
yeah. It might, dog, but because think about it, we hardly show our emotions, bro.
Yeah, we hardly.
But then understand something, bro. Shit, I don't want to still talk about this guy, but let me describe him. Bald guy, billionaire, sharp. So he made this statement called
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
he's in
Jeff
jail right
Jesus.
now.
Is it not?
He's in jail.
Andrew Tate.
Say no
What
more.
color is your Bugatti?
Andrew Tate.
What color is your Bugatti?
You know. So he made this thing. He made this thing. I know we talk about crying, nah? But you have to understand something about it.
Actually, he's in jail right now.
Yeah, he's in jail.
For what?
We don't know.
Character assassination. That's what they're doing.
Human trafficking.
Nah.
Human trafficking.
Yeah.
There for that, but it's character assassination.
It is.
What the fuck?
Whatever the system wants, it does.
You understand?
Bro, you know the Matrix? You playing games.
Get it, dog.
Let's skip
You
the
can't
Matrix.
wake men up.
Do you think R. Kelly's the only guy that does what he does? Politicians, Donald Trump does what he
Look
does.
Michael Jackson did it.
Michael Jackson did it.
Did what?
Who's this?
There's allegations that he molested a young child.
Michael Jackson did what?
The island.
Molested that kid from Home Alone. You know him?
Killer for Momo.
The kid.
The kid for Momo.
The
Kid
kid.
from Home
Home
Alone.
Alone.
Yeah.
They say allegedly he was molested by Michael Jackson.
Bro,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson had that king Wonderland or the fuck that
Neverland.
thing. Never.
Neverland, yeah.
It has literally only kids
But
there.
dog, if Michael Jackson says suck my thing, I'll do it. It's Michael Jackson.
That's Dave Chappelle.
I just made a young research here, and it says that men are more likely than women to drink too much alcohol. Not enough physical activity, not getting enough physical activity can lead to other health conditions that can raise
Yeah.
the risk of bargain stroke.
Not good to no, dog. You have to exercise, you have to gym, you have to run.
Yeah, you have to.
No.
I mean, you also need to
It's
eat food,
kinda-
you know?
You also need to eat food. Yeah, it's just that niggas like eating that, and it takes away our
I feel it
image.
takes away. Spiritually, that takes away from.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Even physically, once you start releasing dopamine towards this one girl,
This is my best.
once you release dopamine towards this one girl, you start thinking that that's love, but you forget that dopamine makes you addicted to certain things, which is why when you like drugs,
Yeah.
like reason why you get addicted to drugs, fate is an addictive substance, but it's because of the dopamine.
Dopamine.
Yeah.
Even
Dopamine
girls-
effect,
Girls get like the dopamine like rises from the rejection. So when they reject niggas, they
Yeah.
get like that dopamine.
Oh, it actually boosts their confidence also.
Yeah.
When they reject the niggas, not because they think he's unattractive or it's because they like it. They get that.
Nah, but they got options though.
I feel like it's easy for women to have sex. So that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, man. Fuck. Actually, time is against us, guys, you know? I wanna continue, I wanna get on, but hey, man. Fuck. But then, one last question that I wanna ask. Guys, what do you guys think about the current state of hip hop since Costa's gone, AK is gone?
I was about to say, Vele, before we leave, yo man, shout out to Yeah, our music industry is falling apart. But Maria, RIP to Killer Cow, Ricky Rick, DJ Somebody, Busma R5, aka Mampinja, Costa Titch, DJ Serialize,
Boa boa.
DJ Dimples, Mpura. Yeah, we're really losing legends. Wasn't Mampinja? Yeah, Mampinja was last year.
Yeah.
But it's in a span of
man.
1 year.
Very
So,
peaceful.
yeah.
Yeah, but RIP. So I don't know. State of hip hop. Where is it going?
Personally, before all these guys, like before Costa and AK died, I was looking forward to hip hop this year because I thought there would be those, especially
Bro,
AKA,
I was expecting that,
Yeah,
dog.
I was expecting AK to probably be like
Yo.
MC of the year, like top 5, something like,
dog.
you feel me?
Oh
So,
yeah, shit. What happened to
like,
that hip hop circle thing? You remember MTV's?
they still do it. Nobody cares anymore because they base off that because now they started adding piano to the list, and then they started losing like.
What do you guys think would Cotton Fest they add up piano? Like I don't understand. Guys.
I'm not with that.
No, guys.
Like it's
listen.
fucked up.
I half agree. Yes, it's business.
Yeah.
It's business, but then if you look at it from a cultural perspective, piano has so much. Hip hop had cotton bed. That's like the holy grail of hip hop, fam.
Guys, listen.
Yeah, no,
But then also I was like,
Listen.
I got,
Yeah.
manje so thola ama Mini Cooper da.
Gabi
Abo papi. So thola. So thola, but let's be honest. Uyangithola.
that was Piri speaking. But then do you know what's redundant about that? Is that I'm a DJ, right?
Before Uka, yes, he was there as a hip hop, and
Yeah.
we admired him for that. But now, piano.
But then what's dumb about it, bro? Especially when I looked at Jay-Z was there, fam.
Jay-Z,
I look up to-
Nothing. I'm not his fan. Like me, I hate Jay-Z.
Yeah. Jazzy is the one like Jazzy's energy.
Dog, I look up.
He's a character, dog.
Jay-Z. Nah, I have to be honest.
Okay, whoa, relax, guys. Let's relax.
No, the thing is, like, there's nothing wrong with Jay-Z. Ne? It's just that, like, I just hate how he boosters, like, his character. And also,
What's wrong with that?
And,
No, wait,
let's
wait,
fight.
relax.
Listen, fuck it, man. I don't care. So check. The thing is, ne? The things that he does to these kids, dog. Like it's a thing of like it's
who?
fucked up.
Like who?
Dog, the niggas that he signed.
Okay.
I know for a fact that they want media presence, they want interviews, but you will never see them going on interviews. Why?
He has his own pod and they haven't even come.
You understand my point?
Okay.
And then when you fuck with such a brew,
What about Ambitious? What about Jaivan? Why don't you speak about them?
Those are record labels.
Talk about Shimza.
Black is brown. Jay-Z is black is brown.
How many artists has Black is Brown promoted this year?
Promoted how?
If you-
Promoted how?
Okay, how many artists have they promoted?
That you know.
That you know?
That I know.
Yes.
Okay, this year.
Me, I know PC and Justin because of that Kilimanjaro song.
Okay, yeah.
They all up in
Okay, but this year, ne?
Yeah.
No one from Black and Brown has dropped yet, right? But let's look at last year. What's this this project by Zen10?
Yeah,
Sharp. Black is yeah. Black is Brown dropped. Who else? Melon Sleeves, but I think they left.
Okay, cool.
But I think Black is
Were
brown.
there
Yeah, I think they
music
left.
videos involved on that project? Yeah,
That's
the
That's actually a good question.
The
The
real
music
one.
videos will
The
actually
real one.
determine whether there's
There's
actually
intent.
time given.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Amapiano usually do music videos.
No, that's cap.
No,
There's a
No,
lot
no,
of-
no.
There's a lot of music videos out there.
that's crap.
There's a
No,
lot
Talking ultra rubbish.
What I'm trying to say.
Now you're talking ultra rubbish now.
What I'm
Guys,
trying to say,
what's
they
popping
don't
on
need
mind? We're out of here. I hate you, nigga. Peace.
I look up to Zeke.
Yeah, Jessica is the one, man.
I look up to that nigga.
I look
Jay-Z.
up. I look up, to the one and only
Thank you,
king.
Jessica.
Who? Omatuma.
I sue Amapiano.